Hello and welcome to a quick video on the new game by Sony Online Entertainment. It's called Planetside 2, you've probably seen it on Steam, and it's just been released to the public. It's a free to play game, which is good to know if you're not into paying for games, although I don't mind paying for games. A free game is always welcome in my books, so it's a bit of a confusing game actually. It reminds me a bit about Battlefield 3, but in a kind of futuristic setting. And in some ways it's nothing like Battlefield 3, and in some ways it is just the same, but it's more of an MMO FPS, which is slightly weird really, because it's not an MMO, but it's not an FPS kind of thing. Basically it's an FPS but with MMO elements. So if I show an example, we've got the map here. I'm currently on the purple team, so as you can see from this map, most of the map is purple, so that's good for us, because that means we own most of the map. So we've got 3 factions in this game. I can't remember 100% what they are unless this would tell me here, but no, we've got like the Vanu Sovereignty. I said that completely wrong, I do apologise. And we've got these guys, red people, and then we've got the Republic Conglomerate. So I can't actually remember 100%, so I do apologise for the lack of knowledge of this game that I have. Anyway, I'll go back to what I was saying earlier. It's an FPS with a bit of MMO elements, so yeah, from the map you can see that you've got to hold parts of the map to win, so it's all about kind of taking control of outpost bases and stuff to ensure that your team wins. So in the base here we have got all these little loadout screens. So for example, you can change your class here, and on these ones, for example, you can spawn in vehicles and stuff. So I'm going to spawn in a nice little basic flying vehicle. So this is a one-seater, I think. I'm not sure how good I will be at flying these things, but it looks pretty nice. So here you go, it's like a quick preview of the flying machines in this game. So again, this reminds me of BF3, Battlefield 3, because reminds me of the jets and stuff. I'm not very good in jets or any flying things in FPS games. Anyway, just to get into a bit of the action, we are about there. So for an example, we may want to go and attack that little biolab, which will hopefully be quite interesting. There's the afterburner for you. Let's get a bit of speed up. It's not permanent, it does have to recharge I think, or at least I think it does. Yeah, there we go, it's run out and we need to wait for it to charge up again. Both got altitude, speed. These are nowhere near as fast as the jets on BF3, unfortunately. But I think you can burst about 300 kilometers an hour with afterburners on. But I mean, for a flying vehicle, they're actually pretty slow. And considering this is kilometers an hour, I mean, 320 kilometers an hour is probably about 240-ish miles per hour, something probably a bit higher. But oh, here we go. We're coming up to the biolab, which isn't controlled by us. Is in fact controlled by the red guys. I'll just call them the red guys for now because I don't know their real name. But it'd be interesting to see what's down here. So we can already see there's quite a few kind of little checkpoints and stuff down here for us to collect. You will have to forgive me if I crash because we will blow up and I'm rubbish at controlling this. So probably what we want to do is find like a decent place to land. So I'm thinking over here possibly. So we go to a nice steady speed, we can start to descend. Ready for landing.
This area is
restricted. It's out of bounds, okay. Oh god. Oh, there we go, let's bring him in. Don't think that was too bad, I do forgive for the dodgy landing. Oh, there we go, the engine's turned off. In fact, the engine's still on. Turn off, turn off, I don't want you to fly away. Anyway, so let's park just out there, so hopefully we haven't been detected, although I should imagine we have. Graphics wise, this is being played on the highest settings, and it doesn't look too bad. I'm not really sure, because I haven't played BF3 for a while, I can't really say in terms of graphics how good it lies, but I would probably say that Battlefield 3 does win in terms of graphics. But again, these graphics are by no means bad. They're pretty good, they look quite nice. The only reason I say BF3 is probably slightly better is because I think from the specs you need like a better computer, but again that's just on paper, because I've seen games where they say, oh, you need like an i7 CPU to play this when the graphics are like not even that good, or the game isn't particularly CPU intensive or anything like that. Because sometimes I've seen games where they're just like, you need a fairly simple graphics card to run it well, and then sometimes I've seen games like pretty low graphic quality games that like suddenly say, oh, you need a big CPU. But this does look good, relatively good I'd say. I don't think I can go in here actually, no I can't, because they've got shields up. So this is where I start to think, I don't know what I'm doing, which branch I don't. If you want to know how to play this game, then I'd recommend Total Biscuit's video, because he does a very good video of explaining how you play the game and how you go about doing stuff, whereas I'm just running around randomly, doing absolutely nothing, to be honest. And it's going to be pretty lacking in killing or anything, but in my opinion, this isn't a game like Call of Duty or Battlefield 3. This is where it starts to differ, because obviously in Battlefield 3 and Call of Duty, the aim is to kill as many people as you can with minimum deaths. Whereas in this game, it doesn't really matter if I get killed 100 times, because however many times I get killed, it doesn't really matter. Okay, you can see the scoreboard here, you've got like kills, deaths and whatever. But it's completely irrelevant, because you don't win by getting kills. Also, I just went on my Steam community thing then. But yeah, you don't win this game by killing people. Or at least, obviously it does help if you clear out a base first before you try and capture it. But getting 100 kills going, oh look at me, I'm really good, doesn't actually help the team in any way whatsoever. It's taking the objectives and stuff, which I'm supposed to be doing, but I seem to have lost track of where I am, which is pretty stupid. So let's just take a look. Oh, I've run out of jetpack. Yeah, if you're wondering how I'm flying about, it's because I've got a jetpack. So I'm going to go in here, which does seem to appear that there's some like quite interesting stuff in here. Most likely I'll probably get killed. I think you can blow these up, I'm not 100% certain, so let's just get back a bit. I think we did a bit of damage. Yep, done a bit of damage. Try that again. There we go. It's almost dead, I think. Probably looks pretty rubbish from a audience point of view, just seeing me shooting at little panels and stuff, but I got a few points for that, because effectively this is their base. I did waste most of my ammo in the process, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm not really 100% sure how to play this game, so I'm pretty rubbish, in all honesty. Anyway, I'm not sure I'm going to get back to the vehicle in time. Nope, I don't think we are. Anyway, there are different continents before I finish this video. You've got Indar, Izmir, and Amarish, and basically they all have separate maps, so if I went to Indar, for example, maybe you wouldn't have quite so much control of the place, I don't know. Other things you can do is you can deploy to different areas on the map, so I'll try and show you an example of this. So we're going to deploy to Mani Biolab, which is currently in our control, which is just counting down at the bottom here. It takes 10 seconds to deploy, and then you have a nice little loading screen, and hopefully it won't take too long. Usually it does. Oh, and then you go to this really nice little pod. I can press T to look outside of it. It's like a little drop package. And then we're out. There's my little pod. Looks like I just caught him in time. In fact, I don't know how I did that. I think the reason we can deploy here is because the base is under attack. But I just did kill someone. I'm gonna take credit for that. That was very lucky, in fact. So I just landed and shot him. It's lucky he didn't see me. If he had seen me, I would have been dead. I would have been long dead. But yeah, it looks like we're under attack here. So I finally found a place where I'm of any use whatsoever. It's very nice in here. We've got a few little plants and stuff. Cabbage, I think.
Compromised.
Oh, Generator compromised. That's not good, because basically shields are run by the generators, and the enemy wants to destroy the shield so they can bring in vehicles and whatever else. I did just kill enough guy there. But it looks like we've got an enemy out there. Oh, we got enough guy then. Took a bit of damage. I think that was only shield damage actually.
Stabilized.
So that wasn't too bad. I do want to continue this, but again I don't have much time because of my mocks and stuff, so probably ended at that. So thanks for watching my video on Planetside 2. I hope you enjoyed it. I do apologise for maybe the slightly boring start because I didn't really do much, but I hope the explanation of the game and stuff did help nonetheless. Even though I don't really know anything about the game, I hope it did help you in some way. So if it did, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.